can menopause slow down your metabolism? And do you ever feel like your body's changed the rules on you? It's because you're doing all the right things, right? But the weight just won't budge. You get a little bit of belly fat, and it's frustrating. I know this because it's happened to me. It's happened to me for quite some time. But it's been when I first started coaching, I was in my early 40s, so I was perimenopause, but I was pretty good. But it wasn't until I would be coaching clients, and menopausal women would be sort of falling away because I didn't really understand them. But now I do, because I've been going through it. I am going through it, and I have been going through perimenopause and menopause the last, I reckon, about 6-7 years. And the more I read about it, the more I learn, the more I understand about my body, but also other women's bodies as well. So I had these kind of clients that would be dropping off that were going through menopause because I really didn't understand them. I didn't understand menopause. I didn't know, I just thought if you, just do what we ask, move your body, eat the way we get you to eat, that, it should fall off, but it actually doesn't. And it's been a bit of a journey for me as well too, but it's good though, because I can help other people, other women, with their menopausal journey as well too. So, but there are some hormonal shifts that go on, so it's really a slower burn. It's definitely a slow burn. I'm just looking down here so I don't go off track, but estrogen keeps your metabolism efficient, right? So when you're going through menopause, the estrogen starts to drop over time, and then pretty much it drops quite a lot by the end. So it really does decline the way your body, I guess, and your body burns fewer calories. So you actually need less food by the time you get to this stage in life. But it makes it easier to gain weight as well, especially around the belly. And when you're not used to that when you're younger, and then it starts happening too, you can beat yourself up. I mean, I'm going to tell you that right now. I did. I used to beat myself up because I used to think to myself, why isn't this working anymore? Why am I getting this belly fat? And as a weight loss and health coach, I guess I was a little bit disillusioned because I thought what worked didn't work. But really what I've learned is we've got to cater it to you and cater it to the individual. But yeah, so your hormone shift, obviously the estrogen drops, it is, and also less muscle mass as well too. So, and the less muscle mass you got, the less you burn. So you've got to be consistently working on that muscle mass to bring it back up naturally. And really the gentle fix is not to more extreme exercise, work harder, eat less, all that sort of thing we're conditioned to do as we're younger. And it used to work when we were younger, but really, there's 4 things here that I'm going to talk about. And then that is really just weight training. You really want to be doing weight training as we age, as us women age, increasing that. I do 2 weight training sessions a week. They're only 20 to 30 minutes. That's it. Helps me build my muscle up so I can burn less, burn more fat. Also protein in every single meal, and also snacking through the day with protein as well. If we're not getting enough protein, we're not building muscle. And that's what it does. You want to be building muscle and also monitoring that muscle mass and body fat as well. This has been a really big one for me because I believe I've got a lot of the other things down pat, but managing stress and prioritizing sleep. Now, with the hormonal shifts that go on, sleep becomes harder, and also keeping calm becomes harder as well because of the hormonal shifts that go on, and managing stress. Just recently, only last weekend, I went to a place where I live that does the therapy where you go into hot sauna and then you jump into a really cold pool. So, and it brings you back into that rest and digest. And I went in there thinking, oh yeah, this will be cool. And I went in there and I was blown away 2 to 3 hours after I left that session, it was about a 90-minute session. There's magnesium pools and cold plunge pools and, all these sort of things. We spent 90 minutes there, and then I was absolutely blown away how incredibly, I guess, relaxed I was. I honestly hadn't felt relaxed like that. Actually, probably too relaxed, because I couldn't go to work. So I've had to work with the people who own it. And the reasons around that, but magnesium bars make you sleepy apparently. But and so all these things, so that sort of therapy is really good. The whole hot cold therapy. I'm just falling in love with it. I just did it a couple of days ago, and I'm going back for more because getting yourself into that true rest and digest is going to help as well too, because the cortisol comes up, more belly fat, more cortisol, more belly fat, and because of the hormonal shifts, it naturally goes up. So you've really got to work hard on that. So and in the mornings, I've been doing some yoga and meditation, and that's been really great to just sort of get me into that rest and digest before I head out the door to take classes. So, and then in turn is helping my sleep. You've got to get good sleep hygiene patterns and things like that are going to help you, because, running on autopilot like you used to do in your 20s, 30s and 40s really doesn't help you to lose body fat. You've got to really start to change the mindset, change the way you think about life, change the way you move. Also change the way you move, but also change the way you think about things as well too, getting off that sort of that's not the rest and digest, but the the high intensity stuff that you're sort of moving along with, and the high stress. So I'm learning about that at the moment. It's absolutely, I just couldn't believe in terms of the rest and digest, the hot and cold therapy. Incredible. If you get a chance to do it, go and do it, because I would say it almost has changed my life. Not changed my life, but I really got a really good rest and digest after that session. I can't believe it. I'm going to go back for more. I'm going back on Saturday. So, but hey, it's great catching up with you. I won't be on actually next week. I won't be on because I'm going to have 2 weeks off, because I am going to take some time away with my family and really enjoy the Christmas period. So everyone, hope you have a great Christmas and New Year. Be safe, and we'll see you for the new year, new you, moving forward, getting healthy physically and mentally. And we'll see you soon, guys. Have a great 2 weeks. See yous.